One. Okay, welcome back to the WK Sports Live Network. I've got head coach Alex Borkschutz with us from our boys basketball program, ready to start another exciting season, right, Coach?
Yeah, we just tipped off this week. Got a couple days of practice in. Got a lot of prep going so far, and we head into this Saturday after Turkey Day to go to Lake City and do a little scrimmage with our JV and varsity squads.
Outstanding. What are some of the expectations going into this season?
We have a pretty young squad. We have one senior on the team, made up of mostly juniors and a couple sophomores. So we have tempered expectations, but we definitely expect to be competitive in our conference, and we expect to be very competitive in our section as well.
For someone showing up to the game, if you had to describe the offense or defense, the style of play we're going to show this year, what would you say?
Yeah, I think we have a multiple amount of ways that we put the ball in the bucket. We like to be opportunistic in transition, but we also like to be able to sit in the half court. Year in, year out, you look at the teams that do well at state in the sections, they typically both play a balanced type of basketball. You have to be able to play in the full court, and you have to be able to execute in the half court offensively and defensively.
Outstanding. Who are some of the key players that you're going to lean on this season?
For us, I think we have 4 or 5 guys that we're going to look to. Obviously, basketball is a team sport. We have a couple guys that'll be shooters for us, and a couple guys that'll play inside for us and bang and battle the glass. So I think there's quite a few guys that'll be able to contribute for us.
It must be really good to get back to work and work with the team in practice. How is the first week of practice going so far?
It's going really well. The run-up, as you know as a head coach, the run-up to the season is always probably more stressful than it probably needs to be. Once you kind of get in the gym and get after it, things kind of start falling in place. So I know the kids are really excited to be back at the gym, and we have a lot of bodies in there. So we're doing the best we can.
We all know we're still in the COVID era. What are some of the looming challenges that you're worried about, and how do you plan on addressing them?
Positive cases. Those are the looming challenges. If a kid gets hit with a positive COVID diagnosis, that's a minimum of 10 days, and in boys basketball that can mean 4 to 5 games sometimes in a 10-day stretch. So the biggest thing I think is the kids being as proactive as possible and trying to keep themselves off the quarantine list and keeping themselves from obviously contracting COVID.
No doubt about it, a huge challenge for every coach. Speaking of challenges, who are some of the top opponents this year in the district and in the section?
Conference-wise, the typical schools are the big challenges. Are Caledonia, Plainview's got a good, very, very, very good squad. Chatfield's a very, very, very strong team this year, and Rushford's got a group that's been playing together for 3 or 4 years, so they're going to be a load as well. Section-wise, you look at Rushford again. They're probably a top 3 team in the section, and then we have the former state champs Hayfield, who only lost a couple guys last year. They're going to be a handful. After that, there's a lot of openness to it. Goodhue's coming back to our section from 2A down to 1A again. They're going to be a handful as well. So section 1's always tough, and I think this year's no different than others.
Well, there you have it, folks. The WK boys basketball season will start early December 3rd, if I'm not mistaken, with Bethlehem Academy. Feel free to come on down or live stream us. This has been the WK Sports Live Network.